Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome, bienvenidos, and all. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. So in today's makeup look, I'm going to show you how to make your makeup last longer when you're wearing a mask. You know, the time has come where events would request that we wear masks, so that's why this tutorial is for you. So if you want to see how I achieve this look and the different tips and tricks I will give you along the line as you're doing this makeup, stay tuned. Now guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment for me in the comment section. What are you gonna do? What do you think you would remove from your makeup routine when you have to wear a mask to go out for an event? So guys, without further ado, let's go straight into the video, and please remember to share this with somebody if you found it helpful. Makeup with a mask and makeup without a mask is the same thing basically, except for the fact that you need more matte products. But this is what I feel like Amofa feel is the best, especially since I have oily skin and I do use a lot of mattifying products and products that I know will help lock in the makeup further. So the first step, first of all, is to have freshly moisturized skin, which I've already done. I use my Neutrogena. If you haven't seen that, my morning routine, I'm going to link it above. And right now I'm going to go straight into priming my face. And for primer today, I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now this is a really good primer for oily skin, so I believe it does keep the products in well. When I usually apply makeup for like a normal everyday to-day situation, I do concentrate my primer in my oily zone, so that's like the T area. But because I'm going to be wearing a mask, I am going to put some here. Now I wouldn't usually concentrate primer here, if you get what I mean. I would just concentrate in my nose and on my forehead, but it is essential right now. And then the next step I would do is take a translucent powder, and I'm just going to take this translucent medium deep from Laura Mercier, and I'm going to press that into my skin. Now especially my nose area, because this lower portion of my nose is where the mask is going to be placed. Usually, if you notice, like I have a different color here, a different color around here, and when I do color correct, I do usually concentrate more here and here. But because when I'm wearing a mask, this portion is not going to be shown relatively, I don't have to put so much product. So I'm going to color correct here, but I'm not going to color correct as much as I would usually color correct, if that makes any sense. So I'm taking my orange color corrector from LA Pro Girl. I'm going to take a flat brush and blend it out. In line with my long wear foundation, I would either use my NARS or my Too Faced Born This Way, but for today I'm going to use my NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation in the shade New Caledion. So this is it. So I normally use 3 pumps of foundation, 1, 2, 3, and then like a half or even less than half a pump on my nose. And I'm going to use my beauty sponge. This one is from ELF, and I'm going to begin blending. So I applied my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm just blending that out now. Again, I didn't apply so much attention here or here because it's going to be covered by a mask anyway, and even the lower portion of my nose bridge. So the focus of this makeup is to pay more attention to places that are going to be seen. So I have a question. If you were to go for an event and the host insisted that you do wear a mask, would you wear a mask? I know some people would be like, I trust you enough not to have coronavirus, and even if you did, you wouldn't come to the event. But then again comes the question, what if I'm asymptomatic and I didn't know? What happens then? And for contouring today, I'm going to be using Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 4. So that's basically it for... I would have normally done like a longer contour here and a longer contour here, and then did like a contour here and connected the two, but it's not necessary. I'm going to leave this to dry a bit. Now I'm going to do my brows. Let me use my Anastasia gel pomade. I've not used it in a long time. So now that my brows are clean, I am going to buff out that contour using an angled brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm just going to begin blending. Now the reason why, I think I said this a lot of times in my videos, but let me continue to rehash why I left this Juvia's Place concealer especially to dry down so much, is that it is really fluid. So if I don't let it dry well, it just goes all over the place and becomes muddy and doesn't give the effect I want. And like, see how such a little goes a long way, and I left it to dry for that long. And I like this because it gives me precision for my nose. And after doing that, I like to go back into the same beauty blender I used for the highlight to just blend in and remove this harsh line that you see. So like this side doesn't have that harsh line, this side still does. And for my side, I always blend up. Now it's time to set the entire face. So I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to take a powder puff, a cute mini powder puff, and I'm gonna press in. Now I'm not baking, I'm just pressing in. Even though it does seem like a lot, I'm pressing it all the way in. Take what's left from here and I'm gonna press it into my entire face. Now I will take my face brush and then just kick off the excess. Now that I have done this base and I have set it all down with powder, I'm gonna still go back in and add more color to the face, but now let's go straight to the eyes to focus on this part of the face which everybody's going to see. Like, come on, everybody is going to see, because if you're wearing a face mask, the only thing people are going to see is your perfectly sculpted brows, which, if I do say so myself, already sculpted perfectly. So let's go straight into this eye look. Okay, so for the eye look today, I went in and I dug up this old palette. It's the Perception palette from Colourpop. So the first color I'm going to take is Revenge, which is a terracotta color, and I'm going to pack it on a fluffy brush, and it's going to be used as my transition color. I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to go into Culture, which is a light brown color, and I'm going to go just above Revenge. I'm going to go back into Revenge and just deepen it a bit more. Now I'm going to take a round pointed brush and I'm going to go into Played Out, which is this dark brown, and I'm just going to begin by packing it in the corner. Now as I've packed it in, I'm just going to begin buffing it up and taking it to like the middle of my eye. So I'm creating like a rounded effect here. Now going back in with the brush that I used for Revenge, I'm just going to blend everything, making sure that there are no harsh lines. Like, guys, the thing about eyeshadows, you just have to blend. I'm going to take a bit of concealer and I'm going to cut my crease, but I'm going to do like halfway, so just to like here, and then use the base of the concealer so that the colors that I apply do show more. Now taking a flat brush, I'm gonna go into the color Diva, which is like a bronzy type of color, and I'm gonna pack that on here. I'm gonna stop just about here. The second color I'm gonna go into is called Sassy, and I'm gonna put that just besides Diva. I'm gonna use that same brush to try and blend those two in together so there's no harsh line of demarcation. So I do like it, but I want to create something else, another type of pop to it. So I'm going to take another pointed brush and I'm going to go into Stallions. It's a very dark blue that also does look like a black. So I'm going to blend that in between Sassy and Played Out that we did use, and sort of like dab it on top of Played Out. So it's there, but it's not there. So I'm just going to take the same brush that I used for Played Out and blend all the way up because I still wanted to create that rounded eye out type of look. I really love this eyeliner. It's the black Sephora eyeliner and it's the thin brush, and I'm just going to create a bold wing. The second thing I love about it is that it dries matte. Like matte is matte. It's not shiny on all that. It's shiny when you first apply it, but when it dries down matte. So this is how it's looking right now. So I'm going to finish off this second eye off camera and I'm going to be right back. Alright, so I have finished my eyes and I decided to line my waterline with a mixture of Stallion and Played Out to give it like this smoky effect at the bottom. Now I'm going to prep my lashes, and for lashes today I'm using the B lashes and I'm using the shade called Seashells. This is what it looks like. So I do have this stack of chunky glitter from xoxo Cosmetics. I don't know what color to do. Maybe something dark, not too bright. So I think I'm gonna go with the blue. Apply the lash on and see how it looks. Okay, so the lashes are on, the glitter is placed. I feel like this eye look is getting out of control. Too much is happening. So I'm gonna go So I'm gonna go into Unbothered from the palette and I'm going to just stamp that in the corners of the eyes. Taking my powder, my face powder, MAC NW50. For contouring today, I'm going to go into my True Complexion Black Radiance in shade Medium Dark. I'm going to take the contour. It's really powdery, so I always have to like flick it off, if not it's all over. I'm just going to, in circular motions, put a bit more color or depth or definition here. Then for blush, I'm going to take this Lure only because it matches the eye look better. Taking this angled brush from BH Cosmetics, I'm just going to apply from the cheek up. Now the thing about it is that when you're wearing your mask, obviously this is not going to show too much, but the part that is going to show is definitely your highlights a bit. And for today I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Highlight in the shade Precious Petals. Apply. Oh my god, oh my god. So that was a bit too much. I forgot how it does come out. And I did take my highlight higher a tad bit. I would usually place my highlight like here, but because of the mask, that's the reason why. Take a bit to the brow. Now the key to keeping hair flawless however long is to use matte. I don't see how gloss is going to work well with a mask. Going in with Limbo to line my lip. I'm going to take this other ColourPop shade called Chi. Using my finger to dab it in before it dries down completely. Now I'm going to take my powder puff. This is the last step, and I'm going to just like push in that Skin Color translucent powder from Laura Mercier into my face. I'm just pushing it all the way in. Final step is to go crazy with your setting spray, like literally go crazy. And that will be all. So just give me a few minutes. I'll be back with my mask on my face, taking my hairnet off to show you this completed look. Remember, the focus should be in the places that you can literally see. All right, be back. Thank you so much for watching, guys. So this is the completed look. My lips, my eye, I did go over the top, smoky, deep, colorful with the eye look, because like I said, this is the portion of your makeup look that is going to be popping. People are going to see. So I hope you do like it. I hope you did learn something from this makeup look. Very important, when you're taking off your mask, don't pull it down, don't pull it up. Literally take it off like this. If your mask goes all the way around the head, you lift the band over like this and like this. If your mask is tied, untie it. And if it is a cloth mask like this one that I did get, make sure you do wash them regularly. Like I would say wash it every day. Soap and water takes away the virus, so you don't necessarily need to put like bleach or Clorox in it. If you know you're going out a lot or multiple times in a week, then don't have one, have more than one. Remember to stay safe. Even if the world is opening up, we still need to constantly wash our hands. We still need to use our sanitizers. We still need to maintain social distancing. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I did normal makeup.
Oh, you did normal makeup. So, but is it coming off?
Not bad.